All right. Well, first off, thank you for joining me over here at the Moved Entrepreneur Evolved YouTube channel. I've had a little bit too much coffee. I don't know if you guys ever get that before. You start off with some coffee and the next thing you know, I had a little bit too much. So I'm going to try to manage that kick and emotions. But anyways, today is October 4th. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because Facebook is down right now. And right now it's 12:39 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm in San Diego right now. And I just wanted to share with some things that were coming up and maybe some areas that you should be looking at as your business is expanding. Since Moved is Entrepreneur Evolved, let's make sure that we look at some fundamentals and let's make sure that we take care of some important things. And then also what I'm going to do is go into just some questions on what it would be about Facebook in saying, hey, you know what is it going to cost Facebook being down right now, and what are some of the things that are affecting it, and we'll go from there. So to start off right now, I thought I'd pull up the Facebook stock. Right now is $3.24 or $324.03. It just fell 5%. So of course, this has to do with the news. As of right now, there's two things happening right now. There's a whistleblower, and then also on the other side, they're going down. So who knows? Is this warfare? I don't know. Is this, hey, you know what? We've got a whistleblower. Let's shut it all down. Let's flex our power. I don't know. But I will say that those that do make a living, make money on the internet, Facebook is a really powerful place to do that. I run a thing called the digital growth method, where we utilize organic strategies to generate leads and generate sales. And by doing that inside of Facebook, I would definitely say that it's difficult to do when Facebook is down. But on the other note, here are two things I thought I would chat with you guys about. One is, let's see if we can expand this a little bit. And then we'll go from there. But the very first one is to allow yourself to look at what your liabilities are if you get put in a situation like this. So right now, Facebook is down right now. What do you have? What are your assets? How can you take care of your ass? So when you do get Facebook back, I do believe Facebook will be back. It's only been down for a few hours. I do believe it'll be back. And as it comes back, what you can do is start to then prepare yourself, if you're not doing this now, is to start collecting emails from your potential customers or your prospects through Facebook. So if any of you guys are doing any strategy which has a funnel through Facebook that takes you to Messenger, and you're going to connect with this person through business, make sure that you have a gate somewhere inside your business that you can collect an email address from them. That could be a lead magnet. That could be a gate to get into a specific group. That could be asking for a survey. Can I get your email address to do that? There are many ways that you can do that, but that is the gate to get them into your priority emails and the main information that you're going to share with them later on. So having the information for them does what? If you have their email address, if LinkedIn is available, or let's say TikTok, or let's say that any other platforms are available, you can now start to shift if something goes haywire, because email is the only thing from the beginning. I'm going to take you all the way back to when I owned 7 e-commerce stores. Email was the thing that I knew that I could send out, that I could generate $20,000, $23,000 in sales by sending out bulk email addresses, due to the fact that I knew that I had another medium, not just using SEO or using organic strategies. The second thing is, it might be a good time to look at expanding markets. So anytime you are in a position where you want to have the most success, and the reason that this is because one platform goes much deeper than you want to believe. If you're connecting with more people and more people and more people, the market cap is probably not big enough for you, the majority of the people trying to get to $20,000 a month, $30,000, $50,000, $100,000. There's enough people out there for enough people to make that much money. Now, when you're going to go further and beyond, you're then going to expand. However, when we're sitting on platforms right now, it brings out a really good question. And what is that question? What is it what happens when we run into situations like this? So maybe the word expand platforms, or the statement to expand platforms, should really be, my focus is going to be in this one platform with one offer, with one ability to communicate with one avatar, and then go very deep on that platform. However, put yourself in a position to kind of like, I don't know, if I have to jump ship, I can. Let's say fundamentals. So set up the fundamentals on another platform if one goes bad. Because what happens? What's happening with all of us? I jumped right on here on YouTube. I wanted to put out a video and say, look, this is kind of what's going on. And when I do that, everybody's going to be moving over to these other platforms. So in practicality, if we're managing people, reactions, marketing, right? Communicating with the masses, when one area goes down, everybody's going to the other place. So if you have a foundation somewhere else, you're there to pick up everything else that's going on. So let's take a couple more minutes. And I thought that I would totally off the cusp, kind of open this thing up down here. We don't have Facebook here. I thought that I would find something else. When I'm done here, I'm going through this. I thought I'd share with you guys one more that would be very powerful if you collect their email addresses and you have the ability to change platforms. This last one that I'm going to share with you is quite powerful when it comes to authority. All right, so let's look this up. The cost of Facebook going down. Let's see what we get here. Facebook catastrophic blackout. When was this? Okay, this is 2019. Let's see if we can run through this real quick. Could cost $90 million in lost revenue. All right, well, for some reason, I don't really believe that. We're aware that some people are currently having trouble accessing the Facebook family of apps. Okay, so this was 2019, 90 million. Facebook loses 6.3 million for every hour of downtime. Ooh. So this is back at the time when you had an annual revenue of $55 billion, daily 152 million. So this is 2019. So this was before the surge of COVID. I think that's quite important. Now, when we look at this, here's the thing that I think is not fair. Number one is that's the revenue that they're losing to the cost that they have right now, which is what? It's ads. Their cost is to whatever their platform is. So really it's the labor to keep everything going, server costs, things like that, third-party stuff. The majority of the stuff, they do hold the majority of the core of their offer. It's what's the cost to everyone else? Now that we've put ourselves in one platform, what's the cost to everyone else? So as this comes back, the good news is this will return, we will move on, life will move on. However, it's interesting to look at what is that cost going to be. So at that time, it dropped only 2% in 2019. The stock price was 173. And what did we say? It was 325. Look at that. So here's October. Here was March, 173. Almost have a double. Almost double. Yeah, almost double. And almost double the pain. Look at that. Double the pain. Worst ever downtime. Okay, so this one was acknowledged the worst. Facebook problems, reports. Of course, they need to say that they need to work out the problems. There's some good PR for you. And then they break down where all the pieces are done. So anyways, I thought that was quite interesting to know the cost of what it's going to cost everybody when everything goes down. But the important thing is that when you start to get on a platform, you start to get good in that platform, and you start to generate leads, and you start to generate business, and either your consulting business or your coaching business or any of this business, your service business. If you can generate it through Facebook, there is some pain. Fortunately, I'm here to tell you I believe that it will go back. So that means maybe you can use this time to really think, hey, how can I strategically put myself in that position? If you're somebody that wants to do that, go ahead and go to moved.co, movd.co. And also, you can also follow me on Facebook and hit me up about the digital growth method if you're in that area and you're looking to do that organically. So here's the last one. Get out of this thing here, right? Maybe it won't let me. So here's the last one, and this is a bonus third piece. Anytime these platforms go down and you have a list of customers on another platform, you can share with them what is going on in those other platforms. Let them know that what you've learned, a little bit of things, how you're feeling, because if you're an authority to anybody, they're going to be looking to you for some form of leadership. And or if you give some information out, they will accept you as a leader. My name is Jason Starbuck here at Moved. You can go to move.co as well. Also, if you come back and take a look at the podcast, make sure you like and subscribe if you like the way that we've laid this out. And I look forward to seeing you more. You can go to Facebook. You can also find me at Facebook, Jason Starbuck. You can go there. You can go to Starbuck on the Move on Instagram. And I'll see you soon. Thank you.